Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to play a little more Mount and Blade Warband today. Alright, let's go ahead and load up my game. We're on day 41, and I want to talk about something that I already regret. I went and signed up with some mercenaries, or as a mercenary for the Nordic Kingdom, which seemed like a good idea right up until the point that I actually did it. I was kind of hesitant to do it. I told myself this playthrough I was going to stay out of politics for a while, get my money, go to the towns, invest in businesses. That's a thing you can do, and make my cash that way. But that didn't happen. I didn't hold out very long. I went to a noble person and looking for a job, and they said, yeah, I've got a job for you." So yeah, I joined up pretty fast. So I already regret it. One thing I don't want to do at all is raid any of these villages. Again, I am a mercenary for the Nords. We just captured this castle here, so I'm going to ride around and try to capture a few more caravans. Now, there are merchant caravans in this game. I'm pretty sure you can raid them even if you're not at war with anybody, but it's very profitable if you are at war with somebody to just raid the crap out of them. It does make the kingdoms like you less, so that's not great, but it is what it is, and I am probably going to go ahead, do my month with this group fighting for the Nords, and then I will suspend my contract. But in the meantime, I might have to take out this caravan. Oh no, I'll get the bandits instead. Why not? The problem is right now at a low level, there's things I can level up, such as inventory management, which means I have more inventory slots, but I'm definitely not there yet. Well, let's see. I do have a skill point. Let me see. I'll put it into intelligence. So I have 2 skill points now. I'll go ahead and up my inventory management. And I will up my... Oh, let's go ahead and... well, I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to that. I'll decide what I want to do with that later. So right now I'm just going to go sell my stuff, atone for my sins later, because it really does set you back. I didn't realize it the first time around when I first started doing mercenary work in my original game, but the things you do in this game have lasting effects, just like any Paradox game. This was at least partially a Paradox production. They do games like Crusader Kings 2 and Europa Universalis, but you know, things have lasting consequences. People have memories and interactions, so they have enemies and plots without you. They'll remember what you do. So I kind of shot myself in the foot by signing up with them. But one thing I'm for sure not going to do is raid any towns, because that makes you super unpopular. It's very hard to reverse, and then if you raid a few towns, you basically end up roaming the countryside, trying to find anybody to join you, and it's impossible. So, okay, here we go. I'm, for some reason, letting everybody just charge in. I don't know why I'm doing that, but screw it. We're going to clean up some forest bandits, get to the top of this hill. One of these freaking days. I don't know, I feel pretty good about my equipment and armor right now. I'm going to... Oh, these are just looters. I thought these were forest bandits. Well, there's a little bit of both. Okay. I'm going to try out my brand new Volge. Ooh. Okay. Damn. That seemed pretty brutal. I really need to get an armored horse if I'm going to keep on messing around like this. Or maybe I just need to get some damn sense and not get freaking knocked off my damn horse all the time. Yeah, that's going to take a bit. I keep on forgetting that I'm not a superhuman, because I kind of was the last time I did this. But, yeah, okay, we wiped him up. I can't capture him because I don't have the skill for that. man, this stuff is just useless. Worthless gear. Okay, let me ride off in the direction of this town. Now, I know everybody is worked up about politics at the moment, so it's nice to come somewhere where I can just solve political problems by smashing people over the head for a bit and not suffering any consequences for that. It's nice. It's fun times. Oh, I did want to apologize for the audio for the last one. I still figuring things out. I didn't have my game audio set up, so you didn't get to hear all these fun hoofbeats and shouts and screaming bloody murder and all that. So yeah, I'm sorry you had to miss out on that. Oh, I'll stop in this town. Turn around, turn around. Okay, let's get some volunteers. Okay, so let's go ahead and unload what we got. I don't actually have to take a whole lot of hostile actions as a mercenary. I just have to exist, basically. It's good for me to probably take some actions, but at the same time, I will get a penalty for doing that. From, you know, nobles will like me less, towns, villages will like me less. And it's hard to recover from that, so I'll just kind of play it safe, keep killing bandits, collect my mercenary pay, and then I'll be done in a month. So, I don't know, it does really, on the second playthrough, you really start thinking about these things, about the long-term effects. Because trying to carry out a campaign where you have 100 men and they cost a ton of money, and you gotta, you know, continually tour the countryside, it all adds up because you know you have a lot of enemies and they will not show you any mercy. So it's kind of the way it is. But that is one thing I really liked. You know, this game has feels like it has lasting effects. You if you get knocked unconscious too many times, you'll get your tendons shot, or you'll lose an intelligence point. You know, there are consequences to being careless and to not taking care of yourself and getting knocked around too much. It's a cool feature, and although you get punished, you know, there's no risk of actually dying. You'll just lose your entire party and maybe some of the really good equipment you've got. Oh, one moment. What? Break your foot? Yeah. Yeah, you could break your foot. That's another thing that could happen. That's that's Tegan from the other room. She is holed up with a broken foot. She just had to interject that yes, you may indeed break your foot and suffer a permanent effect from that. Oh my gosh, it's been a heck of a week, but we stayed with my parents for a while because they have fewer stairs than we do. But we're back now. We're back in our own home, and the pets are very happy. The cat is just gleefully clawing us and that sort of thing, and the dog is just all up in our business. So yeah, we're here for more than like half an hour at a time, so it's good. Okay. Oh, my follower is going to tell me a little story about himself. I don't care, but I'm going to pretend that I do. Here in the Vale of Suno, you grow olives and you make wine and Colradic honor. Yeah, the story of this land is that Colradia was this empire, I don't know, kind of like Rome, kind of like the Byzantine Empire, and it shattered into these different kingdoms and cultures. So one cool thing is that if you take over one of these towns or villages or castles, uh, it will change hands, like someone else will rule it, but the culture will still stay the same. So if you want to recruit troops, they'll be of that culture, and that's kind of cool. I kind of dig it. And the culture of your troops has lasting effects on your strategy and how things play out. Okay, so I found another caravan. I'm going to demand something from them. I'm going to tell them to hand everything over. Oh, I accidentally chose the wrong thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody's leveled up here. Again, these Nord footmen, I'm going to train them to be Huskarls because holy shit, they are great. They have huge shields, they have good throwing weapons, and they're pretty fast as heavy infantry go. So at the same time, I'm going to get these skirmishers ready to be marksmen. Marksman is the top of that tree, and they're pretty great. Okay. Troops leveled up. Let's do this. And see, my relationship with the Kingdom of Swati has deteriorated again, so... Oh well. Now here's one where I am going to have them follow me, move together with me, because if I don't, we could have some real trouble. Already we have some archers taking fire, taking shots at them. Okay, everybody charge. Everybody charge. And then I'm supposed to swing with this Volge. There we go. That's better. I haven't seen a lot of swinging. I've seen a lot of poking. There should be a chopping motion in there somewhere. Ooh. I think once I get the hang of the Volge, I'm really gonna like it. Okay. Ooh. Looks like we're cleaning up. Okay. Who else we got? We have one lonely guard charging across the plain, looks like. Oh my god, what is up with my horse? It is super slow. There we go. Gotta get a rhythm going. Okay. We did have a few people die. I'm not crazy about that. Well. Okay, let's grab what they got. Grab their shit and go. I think I might have to call it a night. I am really tired. Like I said, we've been dealing with a broken foot for the last week or so, so we're ready to get back to normal very soon. But thanks for joining me. We're gonna somehow get ourselves out of enemy territory here. I'll probably just take a trip into the mountains here and around to Voluka and sell what I've got, and then I'll be in a good position to ride from Voluka back over to here where the caravans are. So they're gonna hate me so much when this is over, but oh well. Okay, this has been Marshall, and I'm signing out.